King. I am back with how does your social status affect the crowd? Oh my goodness, I'm starting my day off. I know I have taken a few days off and I needed an honest break, but I am back and better than ever. And I'm gonna be doing today how does your social status affect the crowd? So let's do this. I'm also gonna clear the energy. We have 3 piles. The first pile is Lisa from Blackpink. There's like a cartoon version of her. The second pile is a kind of like masquerade ball-esque elite type of like look. And the third look is like steampunk, lazy girl, cyberkinetic VR relationship. So it's like a 3030 relationship lifestyle. So how does your social status affect the crowd? I'm gonna start with pile number 1 because obviously pile number 1 is cool. We have Blackpink, we have Lisa, they're doing new things. Let's get it started. Oh, I had to take my crystal out to clear the energy. So let me just take a pile out for you. If you are interested in looking at all the piles, you definitely can. But we're going to start with pile number 1. If you didn't like it already below, like the like button and comment. Let's see. Pile number 1. Ooh. So we have you look happy and proud. So people assume that you're always happy and you're very proud. Pile number 1. So like, you know, you flaunt, you always flaunt when it's like when you're at your best. Sometimes like people never get a chance to see when you're down. It says you will soon be the center of attention. So pile number 1 is always the center of attention. So we have you look happy and proud and you'll be the center of attention. So I'm hearing that like a lot of people don't see the amount of effort that pile number 1 puts. I'm also seeing that this effort that you have been putting in, whether it's a project or whether it's just in yourself, will be paid off. This is you will soon be crossing warm waters for a fun vacation. Wow, so that's beautiful. So you could be going to warm waters, pile number 1. You could be going to hot air. You could be going to a vacation, pile number 1. Let's see what's up. What is pile number 1 social status? How does pile number 1 social status affect the crowd? We have the world. So you end things. You're the world to people. You change the world. You're a power changer. You're a world changer. You create because you have this Empress energy. And what people love about you is that you have so much love within you. They don't know how you get it though. And they want to know how you get it. And that's what they love about you. They love the fact that you own the fact that you're not the best in whatever you do. You know, you come into the situation, pile number 1, new. You come into the situation new. You enjoy whatever you're going into. And you're just like, okay, if I have to pick up a few skills, I'm going to pick it up. Okay, if I have to introduce myself to these people and get along with them, even if I might not personally get along with them or like them, I'm going to. You go along with the flow. You do what needs to be done. You're a chameleon, pile number 1. And that's what they can't accept about you. And it's almost like an obsession, a deep-rooted obsession, because you're always changing. You're always leveling up. You're always putting yourself first in these new experiences, even if you might not be comfortable. And what it does for you, pile number 1, is that it puts you in the eye of the prize and you step forth and you go out there and you get it. Seeing 444, you get your prize, pile number 1. Okay, so I'm really liking that pile number 1 gets their prize. And people are shocked. You could be shocked around Christmas. There could be victory around Christmas, I'm hearing. So we have the World card. Yeah. So I'm also hearing that people thought that they could in you. They thought that you weren't what the world needed, but you could be made into someone that wasn't a part of the world if they implanted that in your mind. I'm hearing some Inception-ish. Okay? I'm hearing they wanted to do an Inception on you. I'm hearing you have to watch Inception because they literally tried to pull an Inception on you, pile number one. They tried to get into your head, change this, you know, this secret, this idea that they wanted to plot in your mind, and they couldn't change it because your crown chakra is protected. Power number one, your crown chakra is protected. You wear a veil. Okay, and you see into the eyes of people. You see their soul. You see people for who they are. You see things for who they are, and you might not even understand. You might not even understand your power. So it's important for you to breathe, calm down, take a breath, because you have all this air energy that is mixing, and this gets people confused because they never know how you're going to put it down on them in any scenario. Let's get some clarifications. How does power number one, social status, affect the crowd? Wounded healer. So you have, you're like a shapeshifter. Your blood is so ancient. You're such like this sexual, graceful, like animalistic. Like you bring the animal out of people. You know, you bring the savage. You are, you're not a savage, but people feel as though they don't know what to do with you behind closed doors because they have so much love for you. And I'm hearing that I have to read this card. So it's temple is warriors. The element is fire. It says heal thyself. Everyone gets your best except you. You are a healer among your tribe. Stop putting your needs last. So it's like you are so beautiful. You have all of this magic around you and you heal everyone, power number one, but you need to focus on the healing yourself because I'm hearing there's being a change in motion and you're like being stuck when you really should be flourishing into the galaxies, the naked. You know, whatever you desire desires you. That's how your social status is affecting the crowd. You are leveling up, going through this ego death, power number one, leveling up where your desires are coming to you without work, without effort, like just letting it all go, just breathing through the process, because there are people that want to get to you with all of this emotion and water energy, and they see you as potential. I mean, not even potential. They see you as the one. This is like people who are tied together. This is like a soul contract. So you might be dealing with a soul contract, or you could be in a contract. You know, in the entertainment industry, a lot of times there are contracts that are thrown out, and it's all because of, you're in this energy. This is where you're hoping to get to, and you're fearing that, like, obviously you can handle that amount of pressure. Let's get some interest and let's get some intel on this page of, let's get some interest on this page of wands. What is the page of wands? Yeah, you got this money. You're leveling up. Bad girl. But you're not a bad girl. And I see 69. So this is just like cash line, coin. Your throat chakra could be where you get your money from. And it's like people want to put a ring on it. Someone offering love, someone offering you an emotional connection, a new emotional connection, or people see that you look single and you're very fine. Let's get some more interesting. It says your charming smile attracts everyone around you. So you're charming. You're beautiful. You're beautiful even if you don't see your beauty, because you might be stressed out from the workload. Power number one, you're very beautiful. Power number one is very beautiful. I just saw 1111, so thank you so much, power number one. The truth of the matter is you're beautiful, so you get everything that you want. That's how your social status affects the crowd. You level up on these phalanx because your beauty and intellect passes over everyone else. Don't be prideful. That's what I'm hearing, power number one. Don't be prideful. So we're going to go to power number two. Thank you so much, power number one. If you did not like this video, power number one, give this video a like, because this is a contemporary king master oracle reader. Keeping it real on deck. So power number two, let's get energy. How your social status affects the crowd. So we got some serious elite energy coming in here, showing your mask, but also showing your style. 1212. Showing your truth, showing being a part of the game, but in your own way. We have secrets revealed. You reveal secrets. People come to you wanting to get potions. Power number two. People come to you wanting to buy your knowledge, because whatever you have to offer, all these secrets that you have. Power number two. It is well worth it. The camel never carries anything on their back that they can't. They always are prepared because they can carry almost anything. The camel has an amazing amount of energy, I'm hearing. And it's all through this solar plexus chakra, this creative energy, this sun that you're radiating in, this shamanistic energy, Queen of Sheba, this queen energy. How your social status affects the crowd. Power number two. Like the video if you did not already. Power number two. How does power number two social status affect the crowd? Your body. I'm hearing body, yada, 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 yada. People fight over you, power number two. It is what it is. People fight over you. It's conflict over your body. People stay in their minds. You got these secrets. Going back to the bottles. Can't stop drinking. Staying in the bar. Power number two. These people that talk about you, power number two, they stay in the clubs. These people that talk about you, power number two, they stay in the bars. These people that talk about you, number two, they never go home to their kids. They never take care of their kids. They never take care of their problems. They are always in the bar. They're always partying. They're always in the club scene. They're never focused on their own path. Power number two. These people that are affected by your social status, they see that you are, you're contemplative, you're beautiful, skin deep. Beauty is skin deep, and they see that your beauty is skin deep. You have your cup. You're not focused on what other people have to hand out to you. You're the showstopper, power number two. And the truth of the matter, let's get some clarification on this Five of Guns. People see opportunity in giving you conflict. So when they go to the bar, they go to the club, they gossip about you, they're thinking that they're going to be able to get this money. They're thinking that they can give all this money to the paparazzi, pile number 2, to ruin your plans. They think that they can ruin your secret formula. They can, I'm hearing, they wish that you could join them. They want you to join them. They want you to, people, what your social status is, your victory. Your victory. Okay? Pile number 2 is victory. Much relaxation is needed in your future. So these people could have caused you some conflict. Pile number 2. How does pile number 2 social status affect the crowd? You have an unusual skill set for success. Use it properly. So there could have been some conflict that could have required some money. Yeah, something that you worked towards, that you put a lot of effort into, was bougie. These people bought you conflict. They were bougie. They didn't want to spend their money on you. They wanted to put you against others and yourself. Pile number 2. Because they know how beautiful you were. But they wanted to ruin it because they didn't want other people to see your light. Pile number 2. So that's the real about it. The real that you have all this growth, you have all this skill, you have all this abundance. Yet they want to come up in here and they want to ruin the star seed. They want to ruin the chosen one. They don't want to be real with themselves. They can't be real with themselves. They can't be truthful with themselves. They don't even know what they want. Pile number 2. Because you're the juice. 8 of bills. You bring the money where it's at. Where the mouth is. Like, people can't step up to you. You walked away from all this childish drama. You know, people wanting to take from you. You know, you're in a situation where you're getting, you're ending the old. People can't believe that you're balanced. People can't believe that you're not emotional. Because they're in their emotions, and they can't believe that you're not how you used to be. Whereas you were like sharp with your tongue or sharp with your words. You know, you might have been somebody that caused a lot of gossip in the media. You might be somebody that is talked about a lot in the media. You know, it's like in those olden days where, like early 2000s, where they were always taking pictures of every celebrity's panties because that was the biggest scandals. If you could get a picture of a celebrity's panties and show them while they're wearing their dresses to these big events and they weren't wearing panties, they would be shown as like scandalous or sluts or tramps, and you get to ruin their reputation. You get to literally like kill off, sacrifice their complete reputation and who they are because of whatever the trend was at that time. But now we've gathered more morals. We're in 2021, whereas there are a lot of things that have been made that would not have been okay if we were in the timeline that we are now. And people are seeing that. And people are seeing that you were right and they were wrong. And they're out of it. People on their knees. I mean, it's just sad. People feel like, I feel like for the longest time, you were the one that was getting shot at, you know, pointed at. You were the one that was sticking up for everyone, sticking up for the monks, sticking up for the victims. And now it's like they've become the victim because they're seeing that you're not going to allow that in your, you know, you're not allowing that in your castle. All these mind games and spirits that are nothing. Like, look at all this trauma that this person like caused you. You were in the freaking media and there were things said about you that ruined your reputation, like an Anna Nicole Smith or like a Rihanna and Chris Brown thing. And now they can't believe that you're at the freaking 10 of TVs in the life that they envision, and they can't stop watching the TV. They can't stop watching social media. They can't get you out of their mind. Poor mentality. Pile number 2, they have poor mentality over you. People are going broke over you. Pile number 2. You know, you bring people out of poverty, and you also bring people into poverty because of the energy that they resonate with when they see you, because they feel jealous, envious. They don't know how to feel whatever they want to feel when they see you. Pile number 2. So let's go to pile number 3. Thank you so much, pile number 2, for checking out this channel. If you did like the video, please put the like button. That makes sure that my video gets to other people and it reaches other people. If you want to share it, you can. And subscribe if you are interested in more daily readings. My voice is kind of sore, so please bear with me. Pile number 2. All right, I'm going to go on pile number 3. Okay, so what I'm hearing, pile number 3, I'm hearing that like people got confessions. And we have the same card, so pile number 3, what pile number 3 needs to do is listen to the girl group FLO, and they need to listen to Hardboard Box, because yeah, so you're working on the art of giving and receiving. So you have all this love, all these treasures to give, and you don't want to focus on giving just anybody your heart because you've been through that. That's how society sees you. You're the juice. You're strong, and you have all this realness to you. This sacred energy that others tried to take. And I'm hearing transfer it into dark energy. You know, and you are you're on this journey because for so long you might have felt safe. You know, there might have been some rage, so also some other stuff in the community where people might have been talking, gossiping, and you're coming up on so much joy because of this juice, creativity, realness. With Asaya. So that's really interesting. How does pile number 3 society affect the crowd? Steampunk. So you could be into programming. You could be into, like, you might really love listening to music while you're doing your work. Justice. So you're getting your justice. You're getting exactly what you deserve, and everyone around you is getting what they deserve. You have this joy. You possibly could be in your head about this love situation, but you have all this love around you. people loving you, you accepting love, you accepting this new life, you accepting in this new partner, this new relationship, this new joy. Balancing yourself, balancing who you are, balancing the crown. How does society affect other people? So people want to get in relationships because you're getting into relationships. Power number 3. This is be cautious and examine any business plan. So you might be planning, you might be getting your business together, being very cautious, examining all of the rights and the wrongs and things, making sure you're doing the right things, making sure you're taking the right steps, because you got into this materialistic abundance. Power number 3. And you might connect with power number 2 and power number 1, also power number 3, because I'm hearing that this abundance was in all of the piles. So each pile was very materially abundant. It says you will receive some prestigious prize or award within the month. So you have to be very cautious within the business moves that you make, because you're receiving money, you're receiving grants, you're receiving loans, you're receiving prizes, you're receiving offers, you're receiving engagements, you're receiving invitations, you're receiving accolades, you're receiving truth. You know your identity, you are declaring, you are making legitimate possibilities that were not possible in your life possible at this moment. Pound number 3. Okay, let's get some more. So let's see. Be cautious, examine any business plan, hone your competitive instincts. So this could be in knowing that you're the prize, knowing that you're the business, you're the plan. Whatever hater, whatever people try to step on this plan, they're not going to get through, because you're protected. No one's getting through that fortress. No one's getting through that leisure. No one's getting through it. No one's getting through it. It's not happening. Protected. No one got through Regina George until Katie came along. So I'm hearing like you could have people right now that could be trying to get through your forces, but they're not going to get through because you're top level bad. Making this realization that your body is your temple, respecting yourself, loving yourself. Success is when you get what you want. Happiness is when you want what you get. Loving what you want, what you get. Loving whatever you get. Loving what you get. Being happy in the moment. Being happy in the present. And by being happy in the present and appreciating the present, power number 3 is going to get that success. Power number 3 is going to get that grant. Power number 3 is going to get that reward. I am going to get that reward because what? I am chosen. I am a star seed. We are getting those awards because these offers that might shock us, because we don't know whether or not we want to open our heart. I'm hearing that we need to get some clarification on Page of Cups. What is this Page of Cups? What is this Page of Cups? Like, celebration. And it's a celebration that other people are not going to be happy about. This is a celebration that other people are not going to be happy about. Fighting, surrendering, and beating the battle, becoming victorious, owning your beauty, owning who you are, being fierce. Other people are like that image. People feel like they wanted to put the gun at you. All these people had the gun at you. Society had these guns at you. Now that they have to walk with all this dirty laundry, all these dirty pillows, all of these burdens and regrets. People might be getting guns without getting license permits that they don't need to have, emotionally unstable that they don't need to have. And then we have justice with the death. People know that this is a situation that they're going to have to end with you. Because you're walking away from the old and onto the new. Manifesting your beauty, your abundance, staying on eyes on the prize. And the truth of the matter is, people are upset about it. So thank you so much, pile number 3. I just want to say, this has been a really crazy reading. Like, let's get some overall cards for how does society affect, how does pile number 3 society. So you're harvesting, you're at your harvest, you're at your manifestation. Your energy is so grounding, it's so different, it's so unique. It's so bright and beautiful like the sun. You reward people with whatever you create. These manifestations are not just helping you, they're helping the manifestations of others around you. Pile number 3. So I'm hearing, like, if you're going to a Dior or Givenchy fashion show, something that you might wear could inspire the designer to put something in their next collection to make them want to work with you because of what you styled, just because you were at that fashion show, just because you were at that wedding, just because you were at that dinner party, just because you were at that club. So this is really awesome. I'm hearing they doing it for the clout, but you're not. You will have many friends when you need them. So this is saying, like, you'll have people when you need them, but obviously when you don't need them, you're not going to have the real people that you really want in your corner. So that's what you're going to have to watch out for, because you're perfection, pile number 3. I'm going to have to get some tea, but have a good reading. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for watching this. I really loved this. I'm just going to clear this energy out with my crystal quartz. Clearing all of our ores out. Charging our energy. Purifying our energy. Feeling healed and relieved after this reading. Thank you so much, pile number 3. Have a good day. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and peace. 333.